Hello friends, this is Wendy, and I do have family here and they're taking a break, taking a little nap, I guess. And so I thought, well, I'm working on this little project and maybe y'all'd like to see what I'm doing. First of all, I did check, and this is the die cut that I'm using. It's Tim Holtz and Sizzix. And it's called Leaf Print. And before I even turned on my camera or anything, I checked to see if this is available in anywhere. And it's on Amazon. I saw it for, right around $20. So just FYI, it is out there and it's available. It comes with 2 dies. In fact, you can see from the picture. So you can either just make it kind of as an, I don't know if you can see that, where it's not cut out, it's just an imprint, and then you put paper behind it, or you can cut it out like this, or you can do, there we go, or you can do what I'm doing, and I'm gonna cut a second one to go behind it. So, one thing I'm gonna tell you, and this is gonna be glaring, let's see if I can do this without. Here we go. Well, now you can see my ceiling. This is what my ceiling looks like. Oh, look, that's what my upside down wall looks like. This is the Chrome Precision base plate for intricate dinlets. And I had to have that. I could not cut this out without it. And I have a number of dies that I can't cut without that. So it's very, very helpful. So I've already, to cut this shape here, you put your paper and you have this and this on, and I put you can see all my little blue pieces. I do put painter's tape down just to make sure it stays and doesn't slide around, because it does slide around, right? So, and then I cut it out. Now what I'm going to do is I want to see how this is going to look. You may be hearing my cat Hedwig in the background. So I'm thinking right here, I'm going to cut right there. So I'm going to take this. This now I don't have to do on my, I have a big kick. There's also, what else is it called? And I don't, the big kick, actually, it was an extended super long one. Whereas the Big Shot, there you go. The Big Shot is not an extended super long one. Die cut machine. And see if I can make that go a little straight. And then my sidekick is this little itty bitty one that I can't believe I didn't get one sooner, because I cannot live without it. So I'm clearly making fall leaves here in December. Of course, you could be watching this any month. Watching it 6 months from now. Okay, so I'm gonna set the metal pieces aside in one of my little metal bowls over here. Let me tell you about these papers. I started out with, I don't think either of these here. This one is that. Let me see if I can find another one. Oh, here, this one's that. So I started out with the 65 pound weight Park Lane, I think it is, Park Lane paper that I like so much. It does actually not a bad job at all with inks, but it kind of like sucked right into it, it didn't like dance on top. I really don't know how to explain that, except that this just really absorbed it. And so I pulled out, I have mixed media paper, and this particular mixed media paper is not by Tim Holtz, but this did a lot better job of doing what I wanted it to do. This other one wasn't terrible. In fact, I had one piece that was good enough that I ended up using for this. Oh, and this is what this looks like. If you don't put the frame around it, you can't get it out later. So that's why, okay, and this painter's tape has definitely attached itself. But let me show you. So if you just wanted to have this as an imprint and then you were going to put paper behind it, that's how that looks. And it looks really good. So basically what I did was the smush and spritz method, you know, and dipping it in to make these papers to look something like autumn leaves. And I want this one to be more red. Anyway, let's go here. So this is that embossing dauber. It's clear. And I know up here there wasn't a lot of color. And down here I want a little bit of color. Right there. Okay. Okay, and now I have the gold embossing powder, and it's by Ranger. And I'm going to pour a bit on here. I'm just going to use my tweezers. Set that aside. I'll pour this in here. I'm trying to utilize my embossing powder more. I am just really not good. I've never bought any of Tim Holtz glazes either. I know that they're embossing glazes. They're similar, only they're kind of opaque instead of solid, but I wanted this gold. I'm not kidding. I throw that piece of paper back in the trash, and hopefully by the time I need it again, most of the gold flecks will be gone. And now we have to heat emboss. So I'm hoping you can see where there's gold in places, but not throughout the whole piece. And the reason I did that, here it is. I cut this out of gold, and I just felt like that was too much gold. So I wanted it to be not quite totally gold. I wanted some of the browns and the yellows and the browns to show through. So now I have 3 very pretty leaves. I'm doing a fall, some fall photos, and I wanted to spruce up the page a little bit. And I really think that is so pretty. And it's really quite easy. I mean, and quick. These cute little dots. I don't know if I can get that to focus. But these cute little dots, you just leave little teeny tiny dots on the paper with your ink, and you just pick it right up. It's really quite easy. So there you go. Some cute leaves, very quick and easy. Okay, so I'm finishing up this page. As you can see, and there were splotches all over. This is where I made some serious ink splotches here, which I love. I'm not unhappy about that, but it did bleed through to the other side of the page, which I am not happy about. So this is my solution. So I'm covering most of them up with this, and then this is going to be covered with a photograph. And there's going to be another photograph right over here. There it is. Okay. We've got some statues here and that I like. Anyway. And now I'm going to glue these down. I'm thinking about putting this as the background, which I love, but I want to put some like little bits of gold on the side. Yeah, so I'm going to try that first. So the page is done. I really like the way it turned out. I like having the shimmery gold on the edges of my mats for my photos. I really love the way these leaves turned out. I'm real happy with that. I did add a tab here. It took me, let's see, 4 tries before, 5 tries before I found the one that I thought would look best on there. I'm not going to throw these guys away. I am definitely going to be using them. So let's start from the beginning and just flip right through this. So again, this goes like this. And then here we pull on that tab. And then it goes here. And we gotta hold it down because it's not stitched. And we pull. Okay. And then here it opens up. And I have not finished these last few pages. So, yeah, I'm not going to add another page in the middle. This is going to be fat enough. So, I like having that tab out there. I may write the word pull on there. I use just regular cardstock, which is flimsy. So, we'll see what will happen in the future, right? But as for now, that's what we're going to do. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, please give it a big thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a happy holiday season, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye!